for a week again. I could be wrong.
Well, that's a fucking almost a dead convict.
Ooh,
I don't understand
cool.
why he goes into this fight, like into this fucking.
I've done 29% of the main story.
But no, I don't know why he goes into this fucking argument of prison without the batsuit. Like, you could fucking obviously go in with the batsuit. You didn't need to hold the fake interview to get captured because you knew you were going to get captured. Also, Gotham's Hugo Strange is the most realistic Hugo Strange I've ever seen in anything.
That name's ringing a bell, but I can't think of why again.
He's the crazy scientist dude that's always sus.
Ah, yep.
He usually runs Arkham Asylum.
Yep.
Ask him to talk to his dad.
Okay, last that happened, Norman just took everything away from Mark.
Oh yeah, okay, no. Harry will be soon, then you'll have Black Cat, then it'll be Taskmaster.
I'm still just gonna keep it Azure Cat and just hope I make it to her tonight. If not, I'll just rename it post
it's
end
just
near the end.
it's just her little figurines.
Speaking of Harry,
told you, Harry will be the next thing you do.
yeah. Now it's his research ship.
It's literally after Shocker. It's like, oh, Harry needs you to do all these fucking warehouses, which are actually unlock the cool suits. So, still annoyed that the Iron Spider suit is DLC. Like the Iron Armor Spider.
I know.
Because there's the new one from the new Avengers movies, where it's the one with the tentacles coming out of his back. And then in the DLCs it actually gives you the proper Iron Spider, which is the red and gold one.
I thought that was in this.
Nope, it's the red, blue and gold one. The armored one I'm pretty sure isn't until the DLCs.
There's a few armored ones, but they're just different marks of them, I think.
What is the fucking takedown button?
Triangle, circle? Or square triangle?
No, like ground takedown. I'm just punching this one dude to death.
Oh, R2 square. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's been ages since I played a Batman game.
I guess. Oh, I'm supposed to counter you.
That makes sense.
Wow, I beat this guy half to death and it didn't knock him out till I fucking countered him. And there's Penguin.
Oh, best get. Should I change the name? I know the research things won't take 2 hours to do, but
no, they won't. They'll take about an hour. You'll probably get to Black Cat by then.
I'll see what happens.
Fuck, I do love that the first mission of the Black Cat DLC is the museum mission, which is the spider where you first meet Black Cat in Spider-Man 2.
It's just the most iconic place you would find her.
Yeah. And it's the exact same level, like they just took it and remastered the entire map.
I sort of like that. That's how he also runs into MJ. Because you don't expect to find MJ in the fucking in Fisk's museum.
Yeah.
Because like we all knew that MJ would appear at some point, but I like how it wasn't necessarily obvious where she'd pop up. But then you have to play as her, and you're just like, nope, I don't like this.
Yeah, no. I wish there was a whole bit where you played a Black Cat and you couldn't get caught. That'd be nice. That'd be a good moment in the DLC if you could do that.
Plus, they could have a section where you do actually get to fight as her.
Because that would be fucking cool. Her gadgets are actually quite awesome. Cause she goes toe to toe with you. In that DLC.
I can't wait for the DLC. I'm keen.
I love how in Batman Arkham City you actually do dick punch people. Like you don't hold back, you absolutely fucking dick punch. Because it's effective. It's like, yeah, fucking an easy way to take down an assailant, fucking Batman style, is just punch him in the dick really, really hard.
They're not gonna get back up and it's not life-threatening.
Exactly. That's why Arkham City doesn't shy away from just those random dick punches. It's like, yeah, that'd be realistic. Oh yeah, you can either fuck off or you can actually punch Penguin in the face, then fuck off. And it actually shows up later too, because he gets a bruise on his face from your punch at the start of the game.
Oof. This guy apparently subbed to me. He's like, sub to me, I sub to you. I can't find his channel. It's just titled Villains.
Ah.
Yeah, hard to just find someone under that name.
Yep.
Sometimes putting channel after it helps, but there's literally a YouTube channel called Villains channel.
Mm-hmm. And it's probably owned by an actual fucking company.
Mm. I hate this fucking Harry Tower one though. It's the one where you have to stay between the two, like, blue fucking beans.
Oh, yeah, those are fucking irritating.
When I first did this, I equipped the, suit power that just recharges your focus, just so I could constantly heal.
Yep. Also, either Batman was wearing this suit under, like, his business suit under the bat suit the whole entire night, or he just left his normal business suit next to an obvious Batman object. And anybody smart enough that can put 2 to 2 together would figure out Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Oh man, I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their phones in movie theaters.
Yeah. Even if he did wear, like, a generic, like, the most generic, like, still a rich suit, but even if he picked, like, the most generic one to fit in with everyone else, it'd still be pretty obvious.
It'd still be obvious considering you were on the news like half an hour to an hour ago being taken away in that suit. So if anyone actually found that suit, they could, and next to a bat symbol, they could link 2 to 2 together.
Yeah. Which is pretty much how you get fucking caught in this game.
Mm. You get caught in that game because you decided to take your fucking top secret super suit to Doc Ock and you didn't have a good enough excuse. He could have just been like, "Oh, I'm making a suit for my Halloween party," considering it's Halloween.
Yeah, but he looks at it when you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because he says he improves on it and he looks at it. So, why would you have a fully wired suit for a Halloween party?
Mm-hmm. That's why you gotta bullshit and be like, "Oh, I'm the tech guy for Spider-Man." But then he sees through that bullshit. He just acts like he didn't.
Yeah, but he says later on that he had suspicions before then that you were Spider-Man. And then when he saw the suit, he's just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, nah, he's Spider-Man. Oh wait,
I still can't fast travel.
Oh, thank God, they give you the remote control batarang straight away in this game.
That's that game's way of saying you're gonna need this a lot. Yeah, I can make a bunch of suits. Which suit do I want? Ah, okay, we'll wear the spider armor for now.
Yeah, the one from the end of, I think it was Civil War? And the one that's in Endgame and Infinity War is not the original Iron Spider suit, no matter how many people bitch like, "Oh, this is the Iron Spider suit." No, it's not. It never will be. Shut the fuck up.
I'm wearing the Scarlet Spider suit at the moment.
Ooh, that one's good. People will call you fake Spider-Man or budget Spider-Man, which I find hilarious.
For what? The Scarlet Spider?
Yeah, Scarlet Spider, because you're not actually Peter Parker.
Yeah, fair.
Well, Scarlet Spider wasn't Peter Parker.
Who played Spidey in that one?
Another person, because Spidey loses his Spidey abilities.
Bro.
So either Spidey dies or Spidey loses his Spidey abilities. Either way, someone else gets the spider powers.
I just assumed it was an emo version of Spider-Man.
Nope.
Oh.
It's a universe where I think it's the clone of Peter Parker.
Oh, done.
It's during this Clone Saga, which is the worst fucking comic saga of Spider-Man, because 3 people are literally in the default Spider-Man suit, and you can't tell who's who. That's why there's so many colorful Spider-Mans now, it's because there was literally a fucking arc where it was just dozens and dozens of Spider-Mans in the OG Spider-Man suit. And the whole story revolved around clones of Spider-Man.
It doesn't help that, you know, the fucking universe is all revolved around the Spider-Verse.
Yep. That's why they fixed it by adding some of the most colorful Spider-Man you've ever seen. Like Japanese Spider-Man, which is just Power Rangers Spider-Man.
To what I know of, Gwen's storyline, like the one where it's the proper Gwen Stacy Spider-Man one, is one of the newest ones.
It's one of the newest ones. It's right after Noir.
Yeah.
They did Noir, then they did Spider-Gwen.
I think she was either 2014 or 2016.
Fucking... Oh, Noir's so sad.
Isn't that Nazi Spider-Man or some shit?
It's 1930 Spider-Man, so yes, Nazis are in it.
No. But it's like prior to World War II, if I remember correctly?
It's prior to World War II. It's after World War One. It's the setup for World War II.
Yeah, World War II was 35 to like 45 or 41 or something, 44.
And then his entire, like, he goes from like early 30s to after World War II. That's when Noir's set.
Yeah.
He dies when he's like fucking 40. In Spider-Verse, when he kills himself, he's like 40 something.
Yeah.
Because the spider hunters, well, the hunters, are tracking down all the Spider-Man, and he's like, "Fuck, yeah." The hunters resurrect the immortal beings. The immortal beings are like, "Fuck it, we're gonna kill everything again." Spider-Man Noir tries to take him down, gets started getting choked to death, and he's like, "Fuck this!" Pulls his gun out, starts shooting him in the face. He's like, "Hey, what do you think that's gonna do?" And he's like, "Oh, nothing, but this will." Puts his gun next to a fucking hand grenade, pulls the trigger,
Jesus.
blows himself up.
But of course, Myles and Peter walk away. I was gonna say walk away from it fine, but that's probably a stretch.
Yeah.
Peter's depressed as fuck in that movie. And probably in the comic book line.
Oh, the Spider-Verse comic book line, Peter's not even in it. Like, it's not Peter. Peter wants nothing to do with it, because his life has been ruined time and time again by the spider suit. And the whole storyline. Like, there's a whole story beat where Gwen doesn't want to get OG Peter involved. Because he's like a 40-year-old raising his 10-year-old daughter. With MJ. Yeah. Last thing he wants to do is fucking put that suit back on. But there's also Doc Ock Spider-Man as well, which is Peter Parker possessed by Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, doesn't Peter die when they go back?
No, Doc Ock dies.
Yeah. So I remember that from Big Bang Theory. One of them dies when they reverted back.
Yeah, it's Doc Ock that dies. Because he couldn't find any way to put Doc Ock back into Doc Ock's body. Like, he tried his hardest, but Doc Ock eventually just gave up. But that's alternate universe where Doc Ock is still in Peter's body.
The thing I don't like about this Secret Scarlet, or whatever it is the ankle things. I don't like the he's got something on his ankle and it looks like it holds like a grenade or some shit in there.
Fair enough. Probably is holding more spray bottles.
Maybe. I just don't like how it's tied to his ankle.
Fair enough.
Other than that, it's fine.
Ooh, Harvey's a good shot.
I remember there's an achievement, you gotta do 4 tricks before hitting the ground. I just went to Avengers Tower and jumped off, because I know it's the highest building in the game, so it was almost guaranteed that I'd get my 4 tricks.
There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic. Let's see what happens. Probably needs further testing. We can get all the plastic. It's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. Give them the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
It wouldn't hurt their stock price either. Some of these research towers are fucking groundbreaking though.
Like, I understand in the Batman Telltale series she has, like, pouches and pockets on her suit, but she has an open chest she has an open chest suit in this, and she just shoved her phone in there. So
Don't be surprised, women do that.
Yeah, but like, you can see between her tits. So there shouldn't be anywhere to hide the phone.
Sticks it under the corset.
I mean,
just shoves it all the way, dude. Just shoves it all the way down under her breast into the corset.
Hmm.
Sort of happy and glad that the 50 fucking photo locations and the 54 papers don't count towards the 100%ing the game.
Yep.
But I sort of also hate it.
The university one is for taking all the photos.
I don't want to know what you get for finding all the 54 newspapers.
I'm not sure.
Because I didn't know it was a thing until this. Because as I said just before, if you're 100% the game, you can go without taking any of those newspapers or taking any of those photos.
Oh no, you need to do the landmarks. Oh,
not
you need
the
to
50 landmarks, not the secret ones.
No, not the secret ones. To get the fucking special outfit, you need the secret ones, and to get underwear, you need every single outfit.
Yeah. I did my New Game Plus run on the underwear suit.
It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has. Bad air hits children and the elderly first.
Ooh, what should I buy?
If his data is accurate, there's way too much sulfur.
I'm in the bat suit, I'm just wondering what to buy.
I have a spidey hunch this is caused by inefficient engine exhaust. If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them.
I might buy, bullet armor, considering the amount of cunts that have guns in this game.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get the, Yank guns.
Hmm?
I can't wait till I get the, Yank, like the ARs.
Oh, in, Spiderman.
Yeah. I've got, the the bat sticks, not bat sticks. I've got the batons, I guess. The electrified batons and the, shock batons? Would that be the names?
Yeah, that'd be the electrified batons, shock batons.
Yeah. Well, I've got them and handguns unlocked, but that's not really the issue at the moment. So, I can't wait till I get the upgraded version of that and I can just be like, hey, no.
Mm-hmm.
The last one is rocket launchers, I remember that much.
Yeah, until Sable's troops show up and then it's worse.
Yeah, but like the last yank ability is yanking rocket launchers off people, like heavy artillery.
Just a couple more.
Did the DLC add any skills by any chance?
Huh?
Did the DLC add any skills by any chance?
For what?
Spider-Man.
For Spider-Man? No.
Yeah. When Jacksepticeye did it, he did it at level 1. He beat the game, uninstalled the game, or got a new PS4, and then the DLC came out, so he had to reinstall the game to play the DLC.
Wow.
Also, Mace records are better than him at it.
Who? PewDiePie?
Jacksepticeye.
Oh, Jacksepticeye.
He watched Jack finish the game, and then he watched me play it, he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, you might actually be better, because...
It's not a hard game. It's a lot easier than Batman. The opportunities to dodge are a lot easier in that fucking game.
But you get to upgrade how long it lasts. That's like one of your first upgrades, is upgrading the gap between dodges, but just for the counter. It's like the second upgrade I got or some shit. I have a longer duration. I think it's for the perfect counter. I think you get perfect counter and then you get a longer duration for the perfect counter. Whereas Batman just has either you counter or you don't. He doesn't have a counter where you just like automatically throw a batarang or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in this, you get perfect counter and you can just automatically web an enemy.
And the hat trick. All set. Get a recall ordered, courtesy of your earth-friendly neighborhood Spiderman.
When you realize I'm smarter than Riddler. Collecting all these fucking trophies.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like City more. Just because they take some of the best fights and put them in the fucking Batmobile.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's verse Deathstroke, but in a tank, and as soon as you defeat his tank, you just tackle him and beat him. Never mind, he's the world's greatest, the world's greatest assassin. You just tackle him, and yeah, it's all good. You capture him, no problem.
That sounds lame as fuck.
Yeah, I know. It's what happens in Arkham Knight. You shoot his tank, you blow up his tank, he gets out of the tank, and Batman just swoops out of nowhere, grabs him, and throws him into his Batmobile.
I mean, that'd be funny as fuck to see. But I mean...
It's funny as fuck, but it's depressing as fuck, because it's Batmobile. Sorry, it's, Deathstroke.
Yeah. One of his top tier rivals. One of the only people who can actually go toe to toe in terms of hand-to-hand combat with him. And he's just like, nothing. Get in the car.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I like the outfit, Harley.
Batman gives no fucks, though.
Too bad you change it for the next game.
Doesn't she change it for all games?
Yeah, she does.
That sounds like that, right?
She has 2 Mr. J tattoos on her. She has one near her crotch and one on her arm.
Hmm. It's pretty funny. One of my earliest streams I spun on, I actually ran into one of Harry's tower before I had it unlocked. So I was just like, this will be important later.
I do not notice her, guys. Don't know she's fucking heading for a fucking smoked pellet.
It's always good fun going under the fucking ground and then just swooping up from above.
No, throwing a smoke pellet. Like, you'd notice the action of someone lifting up their hand and throwing something on the ground.
That's fair.
Pressure in this building's all over the map. I need to find
Oh yes, now I gotta keep my tradition of Batman games. Hold up 1 second.
I'll scan the
Batman!
That's Batman.
Justice! What'd you say?
If I play that game on stream, I'm 100% gonna let him die.
Who, Batman?
Mm-hmm. We can kill him at the end of Arkham City.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Fair.
It's also an achievement.
My tradition of Batman is to make the Batman growly voice.
Well, it'll be my first play of City, and I know it's an achievement.
Oh
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
I've
it's an
got to do it.
achievement. So
It's an achievement.
valves at the wrong setting. Easy enough to fix. That shouldn't have happened. I better seal these fast before Jameson.
Double tap!
releases pressure on valve, thing still busts open. Spiderman, that's just my luck.
Mm-hmm.
Literally should have had the opposite reaction.
Hey, it's Aaron Cash. Where are you, Mr. Blackman? Oh, there you are, Mr. Blackman.
duct tape.
What is up, my game?
Even better than duct tape.
What?
I'm whipping up water towers because they've all just burst open, and he said better than duct tape.
Well. Oh yeah, 'cause your thingy. Your.
Yeah. Well, you only do it once, but yeah. It's still pretty funny. And you very easily could fire more. Yeet.
I'd love to see, like, in Batman comics, movies, or anything, the moment Batman secures a location from criminals, cops just go around and just tap all the criminals in the head with bullets. Just fucking, while they're knocked out, just end them.
Or like fucking Jason or Damien or some shit.
Yeah, just walks after everyone's beating up everybody and they're not a threat, just walks up, bang, bang, bang. Just Vegeta it.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they'll do for the next Bat Metal. When everyone's knocked out, you just see Jason go around shooting everyone in the head. And Batman just stares at him like, really? Or if it's just Jason and Damien standing there and everyone's dead and they just point at each other.
Yeah. Batman imposter. Nah, bro, Robin was sus.
Oh yeah, they could also blame the White Knight guy from... Is he in all 3 Arkham games? Or just
Azrael?
Knight? Yeah.
He's in City and Night.
Yeah.
He's an Easter egg in the City, and then he's a actual like storyline in Night.
I remember seeing his sword in Arkham Knight, and I thought where it was pretty cool. I can't remember where. I think it's the clock tower where Barbara hangs out. His sword's on the wall there.
He takes the sword off of at the start of his storyline. He takes the sword off of what's his name?
Yeah. My point being, Batman hangs it up in the clock tower. If
he puts it up on a pedestal at the clock tower. In the final mission, you can choose to either attack Batman without the sword, attack Batman with the sword, or leave.
Yeah, because I remember when playing through Arkham Knight with Adam, one of the scenes when we were up in the clock tower, we saw it. It's like left of the entrance, I think. It's just on the wall there.
Batman literally took the cunt sword, is like, right, I'm gonna head out.
And he's not gonna use it, so hanging it up's really the only thing he's got. Either lock it away or just hang it up. And he just hangs it up, I think, horizontally?
Yeah, he hangs it horizontally.
Yeah.
It's literally the final decision is whether or not you grab the sword. There's 4 different versions. You can leave with the sword, you can leave without the sword, you can attack Batman with the sword, or you can attack Batman without the sword.
I'd probably attack him without the sword and then leave with it.
No, if you try to attack Batman, you instantly get knocked out.
Ah.
Because he's choosing to believe in the brainwashing that the cult put him through to make him believe he's the ultimate warrior.
Like if it wasn't for Batman, he'd have a good running.
But it's Batman, and no one can compare to Batman. Literally takes the entire fucking Bat family to take care of Batman. When Batman is trying to kill somebody in, I think, Batman Bad Blood, when he's brainwashed, it literally takes Batwoman, Damian, Nightwing, and Batgirl on comms just to stop Batman. Brainwash Batman.
Yeah, that's right. Batman's got a plan to take out the entire Justice League, but the plan to take out him, okay, yes, the Justice League is also what he says, but he's also got the Bat family as well. So,
yeah.
You've got the Justice League and the Bat family all to take out Batman, but he can take all of them out by himself.
Pretty much.
What about that?
I don't know, Batman has the most ridiculous plans with dealing with the Justice League. He has like several ones depicting on whether or not he wants to defeat the Justice League immediately or take its time with it.
Yeah, because he's got to do it all individually. He's got to
he can do it all at once, but he'd rather there's less risk if he does it by himself.
Yeah, because if he fights Superman, we'll have something similar to Batman v Superman. Maybe more similar, yeah, like he'll fucking booby trap the place and have kryptonite ready in like a gas form or in like a glove form or some shit.
No, there's an entire comic series where Batman finally snaps, becomes a killer, and takes on the entire Justice League.
Does he win?
Yeah.
Nice.
He fucking kills them all at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just him going from one to the next, like they're all rushing him and he's just fucking killing them all one by one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how he deals with Wonder Woman. He just gets a sword and just starts stabbing her to death with her own sword.
Makes sense. That sword, would it work on Superman?
Hmm?
Would that sword work on Superman?
Is the sword magic?
That's what I was hoping you'd know.
I can't remember if the sword is magic.
I know the whip is, but I'm not sure what the sword is.
Yeah.
It might be
but I'm not
blessed
sure
by
what
the
the sword-
gods, but I don't know if it actually is magical.
I can't tell you, man. I can't remember.
No. Oh.
It's been way too long since... About Wonder Woman, it's been way too long since I remember Wonder Woman's lore.
Yeah.
What is Yeah, he either read sun grenades or kryptonite Superman. But he doesn't regular kryptonite Superman, he always uses gold kryptonite. So when the kryptonite wears off, Superman's fucking powerless.
Too much
He's just
gold
another
radiation
dumb grunt.
and he will be powerless forever.
Yeah. No, that's how he defeats him when he's fighting the entire fucking Justice League.
Yeah, I would too.
He does it on the Watchtower. And yeah, when he versus the Flash and the Flash is like, "Come on, you're afraid of me?" He presses a button, turns off all the lights, and he's like, "Welcome to my world."
So it's like, there's no way he can compete with his speed. But no, he just fucking turns off all the lights.
Yeah, he turns off all the lights and he's like, "Welcome to my world." And he beats the shit out of him while blind.
I love watching fucking Screw Attacks or Death Battle, whoever the fuck it is, his Batman vs Spiderman fight. Because Batman tackles Spiderman into a building with no lights on, and he's like, "Nah, you're fucked," and Spiderman's like, bruh, I have Spidey sense, that's not gonna work. And Batman's just like, "Oh, never mind." You just hear Spider-Man's sense constantly going off, and it's just like, oof. Also, Spider-Man fucking kills Batman in that.
Wow.
He ties him up in the middle of the street, pulls on where he's tied up Batman as hard as he can, and then just flings himself at Batman, tearing his chest off his abdomen. And I'm like, that's fucking one way to kill him, god damn. It's brutal as fuck, but it's a funny kill. Pretty sure Spider-Man only wins though because Batman's not allowed prep.
Yeah.
He gets like some prep, but I don't think they gave him like enough.
Batman without prep is just a dude with a lot of martial arts skills. Batman with prep is godly.
I think he gets like 3 days prep, maybe.
But no, he kills Wonder Woman with her own sword. He kills Flash in the dark because the Flash can't see shit. And I can't remember what the other ones are.
Green Arrow could probably just beat hand to hand.
He fucking beats Superman as if he's just another dumb grunt. Just beats his brain in. Fucking slashes him up with a gold knife, then beats the shit out of him.
That's what he threats to do in Injustice.
Gold kryptonite, man.
Because Red Sun's what they use when they hold him in prison.
Yeah. It permanently makes him as weak as if he was on Krypton.
Yeah. Green weakens him temporarily. Well, for as long as he's exposed to it. Red does the same, basically. And then gold, if exposed for too long, will permanently reduce his powers.
Yeah. Lex Luthor's beaten Superman by just simply poisoning his water.
You'd think that, I mean, even if you're the Man of fucking Steel, I still feel like it'd be a smart idea to learn martial art.
Yeah, I know, right? Even if you're invincible and you can stop bullets, I'd still be like, yeah, but I want to, like, worst case scenario it.
Especially after losing to Batman, I would have got him to teach me something.
Especially when when your arch nemesis is just a bald guy, I'd learn fucking martial arts skill. He's a very smart bald guy, because did you know that Lex Luthor's actually ripped?
I better take care of it before the food supplies
Yeah.
He's like fucking 8-pack ripped. He's as fit as Batman is.
Yeah, they both be fit boys.
It's why Supergirl, Lois
They
Lane,
sorta
and a
have
few
to be,
other
though.
chicks. Yeah. That's why Supergirl, Lois Lane, and a few other girls like drool over him and have dated him. I think the people Lex Luthor's been with is Lois Lane, Zatanna, Supergirl, and a few others. Because he's not always a bad guy.
No.
He just hates superhumans. He believes humanity can exist without them. That's why he has no problems with Batman.
A little bit more tame fucking Magneto.
Yeah, more tame Magneto, essentially. He's like, we do not need superheroes to defend ourselves. That is literally
sure.
Lex's whole goal.
Well, I guess Magneto's sort of the opposite, but it's the same sort of aspect. Like, Magneto hates humans because they don't accept superhumans, and, yeah. Lex Luthor sort of hates them because he doesn't think they're needed.
Lex Luthor's whole thing is essentially just, hey, humanity can defend ourselves, we don't need some alien race defending us.
And then Zod turns up.
No,
he
he blames
aliens.
Zod turning up on Superman.
That makes sense.
That's how he gets the public appeal most of the time, is it's usually one of the Justice League's fault on why the fucking aliens are on Earth in the first place.
Zod at least makes sense. Because he was just tracking down the only other Kryptonian he knew of. And I assume Zod wanted him to join his side?
Yes, because he was the last of the Kryptonians. That's the whole point of the original Man of Steel too.
Yeah, and then he says no because he doesn't want to. It's the same as Goku and Raditz.
Yeah.
Very little Saiyans left, so they should team up, since there's only like 3, 4 of them to what they know of at that point. And Goku's like, nah, you guys are bad. And everyone, and all the other 3 are just like, you fucking what, mate?
I do love that, Superman's father and Zod are like actual proper friends.
Really?
Like, yeah, because, most of the Zod storylines is he rebels against Krypton because Krypton's, depending on which way Krypton fucking dies, it's either the planet's falling apart or it's Brainiac was coming. And Zod was trying to warn people that Brainiac was coming, but nobody believed him except Superman's dad.
So he's Bardock.
He's Bardock.
He's Bardock and Raditz.
Yeah, he's Bardock who becomes Raditz. That's what Zod is, it's just Bardock Raditz.
I thought the resemblance between Superman and Goku ended at the whole fucking... that planet blowing up.
Nah.
And being sent to Earth and then being adopted by, humans. The first humans they ran across. Grandpa Gohan for Goku and
there's an actually
Martha
really unique, thing in that fucking universe. In the Batman, in the fucking, in the, I can't remember what it's called, the Flashpoint? Yeah, the Flashpoint. In the Flashpoint, Superman lands in Metropolis and ends up being in a secret, government facility his whole life. And he's like anorexic. Because he's never seen the sunlight. Because he lands in the middle of Metropolis and his ship crashes so hard it creates like a meteor-like explosion. So he just wipes Metropolis off the map. Yeah.
What did Supergirl do as an occupation?
Supergirl? I can't remember.
I don't think she's a reporter as well, but it's something... I think it's business related, if I remember correctly.
Huh?
I think it's something business related. Or like... Maybe it's a scientist? I don't remember.
Hey, Oscar, been a while, man. How are you?
Yeah, he turned up for Ruby, didn't he? I think that was the last time we saw him.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I've seen him after since then. I forgot to message Red what we were doing. Like, I commented like half an hour ago that we were all three of us alive, and then I left his stream. And we just got back to him. Because he asked what we were playing, and I only just, like half an hour ago. And then I'd already left the stream before the message appeared. And then he instantly replied.
12 Titan containers.
Yeah, I said Spiderman for me and Arkham City for you, and he said, oh nice.
Yeah.
Also, hey Oscar.
Let's see, the villains in this game are Killer Croc, Bane, Victor Zaz, and a few others. Like
Victor
side
who?
villains. Zaz.
That also sounds familiar, but I can't think of why.
He's in Gotham, but he's different in Gotham.
Ah yeah, that's the assassin guy you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he's different. He's not, he is insane, but he's not like, oh, I'm crazy, so I'm gonna cut women up. It's more like, oh, I'm crazy, but I work for one of the most powerful men in the city, and I am the world's best, I'm one of the best assassins.
Technically, don't fuck with this woman because she's the woman of power, and I've got the skills to do so. To
Yeah,
do
pretty
what
much.
she wants.
That's what he, well, he works for Falcone, but yeah. Don't fuck with the Don, the Mafia Don, because I'll just shoot you.
Yeah. And even if he gets away, they'll constantly be fucking shit talking him to everyone else, which will ruin his business.
Active receiver's easy to find. Okay, now to find another link and got it. Just have to keep doing that.
Well, Zaz doesn't care about his reputation, he only gives a fuck about getting the job done.
What's taking
Yeah.
all that space on Harry's
That's why he doesn't argue when, if anyone ever calls off one of his attacks.
beyond the scope of the research?
He's like, okay, whatever. He's like, are you sure this is wise? And if they say yes, he's like, okay. Moving on.
Halfway through, like 2 seconds away from shooting someone, gets a call, don't kill him! Him? Okay.
No, he'd be like, are you really sure about this? And he'll be like, yes, I'm sure. And it's like, fine.
Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets ran.
How the fuck am I supposed to do that one? It's a Batman flying one, but you've got to do like a special backwards loop.
Getting close.
Just don't know how to do it.
No.
It's an augmented reality training one. Unless I'm supposed to do that on purpose. You missed this? Well, Batman Arkham City? Yeah, it's a good game. Just doing all the AR challenges so I can get easy XP.
That's
This
fair.
is a lot easier than fucking Asylum, that's for sure.
It plays better though.
It does, it really does. They added a lot of things that they needed it from Asylum.
Data transfer. Hurry.
Mainly the first one was being able to counter 2 people at once.
Yeah. I don't like this point of the game.
Which one?
When you have to do like the puzzle shit, like the voltage ones. They're not as bad as the other ones, but like the voltage games are
I
still pretty
enjoyed the
annoying.
puzzles. I just never liked the MJ and fucking Myles shit.
I don't like the pattern ones because I'm terrible with patterns. This one I don't mind though.
Yeah, the voltage one is just math and lines.
Yeah.
If you can't do math and lines, oh boy.
The math part isn't the hard part, it's more just figuring out how to get from one to the other.
Trying to remember all the people you fight on in Arkham City that's not main story. I think Mad Hat is one of them.
I know he's a knight, but that's all I can say.
He's in City as well. Yeah, he's in City.
Let's see.
Because he like gasses you as soon as you enter his building.
I swear I always make this mistake.
They
when I do
did
this
Mad
before.
Hatter very well in Gotham.
I know.
Oh, and then there's the ringing phone one. I forgot about this shit.
It's working.
I think there's like a serial killer, if I remember correctly.
No.
Through the phone calls.
Everything stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space.
So Alex is probably going to give birth soon.
The stations have been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
In
getting
the
real
next
close.
month, at least. It's the 9th month now, and they met in February to March, somewhere around there. So she'd have to be like a month and a half, 2 months at the latest.
Unless it's an early birth and it's about 2 weeks to a month.
That's why I said at latest. It should be 2
Yeah.
months. 2 months, latest, if it was like March, April. I thought you were gonna stop streaming for a while. Yeah.
Oh,
Conversation from that.
Zaz ringing the phones.
That was if Mom didn't change her mind about the other thing. No, that's a story mission. What the fuck am I doing? I forgot that I wasn't done all the research towers and just went to the story mission.
You gotta find all the fucking phones. God damn, I hate Zaz's shit.
As funny as you are, JJ, I just want to get all these research towers done. So I'm interrupting your call. I think Harry's research missions are my favorite.
They're funny.
Not
Especially when
only
you
that,
realize,
you're fucking
one of his
saving the
outposts-
city.
Not just that. It's when you realize one of his outposts actually makes you go through clouds of toxic fumes.
I've already done 2 of them.
Yeah, I know, but it's a meme. That post literally gave me cancer.
Yeah.
Better check it out.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up with fucking lung cancer after this. The only reason he wouldn't is some sort of bullshit like his spider
Suit.
ability. Either his suit or maybe like the spider cells give him like a regeneration to prevent it. Like I don't know, somehow like the spider DNA keeps him safe.
Let's analyze it.
Mind you, I don't know how they'd pull that off, but I mean, I'm sure Stan
They'd-
Lee and the
they'd find
co-writer would
some way.
find way. If we're going by comic books, I'm sure Stan Lee and whoever the co-writer was would find out something. I can't remember his name, who the co-writer was, but
Love how Spider-Man was like his greatest piece of work.
in his opinion, yeah. Spider-Man
Yeah,
and MJ, his top 2 favorite characters. And I love that he brings that up in the scene. Like he doesn't shy away from that at the when you go and have
You
lunch
two
with them.
have always
Always
been
been
my
my favorite, and it's just like, aww.
A lot of people are at risk.
He was extremely pissed when fucking the comic book series came out where Aunt May died and Peter sold something extremely important to the devil to bring Aunt May back, and it turns out it was his marriage to MJ.
Nah, he wouldn't do that.
No, he did. It's an actual comic series.
No, that's probably what Stan Lee was pissed about.
Yeah,
like,
no,
that's
yeah,
not how he
Stan
writ
Lee
his
was-
character. Spider-Man's sort of written that if he gets fucked over or something bad happens, he still finds a way to move on.
Yeah, not tries to hold on to every little piece he can.
Ah, he holds on to it for sure. It's just he won't try and bring it back. If it happens, he knows he has to accept it and move on.
It's a fucking horrible comic book series.
Like living without his parents, Uncle Ben dying, Gwen Stacy dying.
I'm on the right track. So keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought.
Oh, don't remind me about Uncle Ben dying, man. Every fucking Spider-Man.
What? Where is the trail? Oh, there.
Even Miles Morales loses his uncle.
No, it's his dad.
No, it's his uncle. The Prowler's
Yeah?
his uncle.
Well, the cop's his dad. That means he loses his dad and his uncle as well.
When does he lose his dad?
His dad's the cop who dies.
No, in the movie it's the uncle that dies. The dad's fine.
Oh, well, pretty sure he lost it in the comics as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they fucking take it from him, let's be honest. If he's meant to be the next Peter. Peter tried to bargain with the one above all. Yeah, how'd that go for him? I'm sure that went well.
Pretty sure that was the devil.
No.
The one he bargained for.
The one above all would be different to the devil. Probably, I presume.
Still can't believe Batman outsmarted the fucking devil. Out of all people, fucking Batman outsmarted Lucifer. To the point where Lucifer's like, yep, not fucking with him anymore.
Gotta get back on the trail. When this is over, I'll alert the
Imagine the balls you've got to have, Gage, to fucking outsmart the devil.
Well, if anyone would do it, it'd be Batman. Especially considering how Batman pretty much does whatever the fuck he wants in the comics.
After he gets his back broken like 10 times.
caustic chemicals are leaking out of those.
Batman has gone through more pain than anybody can actually physically withstand.
The calcium,
Yeah.
silicon, and concrete.
Like, his body is just mush at this point.
Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess. One down. Breathing this stuff in. Not tight.
Alright. Oh god! This shit is affecting Spiderman so much, it's making it hard for him to breathe, and he can't fucking see.
Yeah, this post gave me cancer.
Ugh.
Fucking hate this one. There's a Riddler puzzle which is literally 5. How did Riddler set all this shit up?
That could have been.
Do you really want to know?
Like, I want to know. Yes, I do, because I want to know who helped him set up all these mechanical booby traps all across
Probably a
the
bunch
city.
of goons. That he probably just paid
This
for.
much?
People will do shit for a ridiculous amount of money. Especially if it's taking down Batman.
But there's shit on the roofs and everything. Eventually there's got to be a point where you're like, yeah, nah fam, I'm good.
Well, I mean, a fair amount of Batman's villains can fly, and elevators and helicopters exist.
I mean, the worst that can happen, goons, is Batman shows up and beats the shit out of you. Never say what's the worst that could happen in a city that Batman lives in.
Or if they just say no to the Riddler and he just fucking caps their ass.
Oh no, they found a Titan formula, just 3 random prison dudes. It's like, oh, what's the worst that could happen if we drink some of the Titan? I'm like, first off, you can die. Second off, Batman's like right behind you, so good luck with that.
I think the dying part's the worst part.
feeders to lord and burn and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though,
Oh no, there's 5 Titan containers left. Anyways,
we need to make sure they're healthy. You know,
where's this Riddler puzzle?
I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Joker's trying to destroy the city. Anyways, Riddler puzzles.
Serious strain of avian flu. It's already mutated to a form that can
I forgot one of these missions was fucking bird shit related.
Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine.
Yeah.
Gotta spread it fast.
Because of how fucking many birds there are in New York, he decided to make sure that all bird shit was safe and healthy, or wasn't gonna get anyone sick.
Luckily, the station told me.
And he's like, that's right, I have a station to regulate bird poop.
Should spread the vaccine to their buddies.
Combat armor upgraded, so now I survive longer in a fist-to-fist fight. Hey, Putty Tat, you're coming with me.
I bet the Avengers never had.
Everybody, there's a soul. Say hi to soul.
I bet
Is it
the
just
Avengers
gonna
never
go
have
back
to
to
deal
sleep?
with poop missions. Spiderman just said, I bet the Avengers never have to deal with poop missions.
Lol.
Here we go.
Is that your vengeance, Kit Kat? You yawn in my face there by releasing the deadly toxin from your mouth?
Yeah, cat breath is fucking horrendous.
I know. It's leagues above dog breath.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 down, 2 to go.
Like, if you think dog breath is bad, you've obviously never owned a cat. Not to mention the amount of fucking times cats yawn per day
The spray won't bother people or other animals. It'll cure the pigeon
is even worse.
or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse.
Ah yes, the zombie pigeon apocalypse.
And
You know, it'd be really funny if like for one mission, Spider-Man called JJ's call.
Pretty sure he does.
I don't think he does it in the story in this game, to what I remember. But it'd be pretty funny if he
No,
did.
he does like once.
I don't think he actually calls it. Everyone you save calls it, but I don't think Spider-Man ever calls it himself. He comments on it, but he doesn't call it.
Arkham City's not a small map.
So it's Arkham. It's Arkham Asylum turned into a city, isn't it?
No, it's a section of the city just cut out.
Okay.
There's an entire suburb in Gotham called Arkham, named after one of the oldest families in Arkham. Sorry, in Gotham.
I heard it was the island turned into a city, so now I feel lied to.
It's not the island turned into a city. It's just a section of Gotham turned into a prison.
So pretty much the opposite. Instead of the city being turned into a, the prison being turned into a city, it was something else. Huh. I've got 10% melee damage increase. What's this? Spin cycle! When throwing an enemy, rapidly press triangle during the throw to continue spinning the enemy. What's this? Scare tactics. Stealth takedowns generate more focus. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm taking this.
Imagine calling a phone on one side of Arkham City, and then calling a phone a minute later on the other side, and Batman picks up the phone.
Yeah.
And not to mention that's like over like fucking 500 meters through fucking buildings. And it's like, oh yeah, Batman just answered the phone casually on the other side of Arkham City. What? Yeah, wasn't that much of a challenge for him.
Yeah, Anthony just commented, internet cut out, the one above all isn't the devil.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either Mephisto or a different devil. Either way, he makes a deal with the devil, sells his fucking marriage away to the devil in order to bring back his aunt. And it's still one of the most horrendous fucking Spider-Man storylines ever. Can I answer this phone?
Also, he just told Peter things don't work that way. Anthony said also he just told Peter that things don't work that way. When he tried to bargain with the one for above all, I assume. Also, just did 4 tricks. This research requires you to unlock Electric Web. Goddammit. Electric Web is so much fun. When I first unlocked it, I was like, there's no fucking way this is gonna be good in fights. And then you zap one guy and it zaps everything around him and you're just like, oh.
Another low information spider fanboy tried to troll me, as the young people say, by claiming Spider-Man was providing a public service plugging leaks in water towers. Let me tell you why this itsy-bitsy brain spider...
When you re-listen to the Always Look on the Bright Side of Life song, and it's actually a very depressing song in the lyrics.
That makes sense considering the title.
Always look on the bright side of life. And my cat's wide awake now because I whistled in his face. Sorry, kitty cat.
No, Harry is currently in a fucking tube in his dad's office. There is the one above all is like the devil, but he isn't really anywhere near so powerful as the one above all. Pretty sure that. Yeah.
Either way, Peter makes a deal with someone, brings back Aunt May, but fucking ruins his marriage. In order to gain something you love, you have to lose something you love. You lost MJ, you got Aunt May.
I just jumped in the water where Peter didn't want to be.
Can you not? Ah, there's my first death of the entire series.
The tallest building around here is Oscorp. Yeah, well, this building's 100. So, good enough. It.
Now, Putty Tat, you believe in me?
To activate G-Force, I have to fall 250 meters this time. How high was this one? 160? You think if I like swing just before I hit the ground I could break 260? Yeah, probably not, but let's find out.
What are you doing?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I got a full 260 meters. Alright, off to maybe Oscorps? And the Avenger Tower's there, but...
Fuck, I can't wait for Gotham Season 6.
Also, for some reason that doesn't look like Tobey Maguire's suit. Maybe because it's white and black. Just maybe.
Wait, what?
I'm wearing Mr. Negative suit, the negative suit. And Anthony asked last time he was here for me to put on the Tobey Maguire suit. And I just switched to the negative suit. Which reminds me, the fucking that spider power would change. Negative shock.
Well, you can change it back while wearing the same suit.
Yeah, I just remember that. I just forget that it automatically equips the suit to go with the power.
Mm-hmm. Like how Noirs makes you completely silent, turns everything black and white.
Yeah, it stops enemies from calling in reinforcements. That's what it does.
Have you watched Russian Badger's video on Spiderman?
No.
He's like, oh, there's even a photo mode for only taking photos of the essentials. Takes 32 photos of Black Cat.
You know the side mission where you've got to follow the person's boyfriend?
Yeah.
I took like 28 photos. I took a photo of the taxi's number plate. I like was constantly taking photos. So I was like, this is how they'd actually fucking do it.
Yeah.
Put on Toby so we will throw hands.
Throw your hands then. Who fucking who?
Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose.
Don't succumb to peer pressure, Gage. You're doing it, aren't you?
No, I don't like the suit. I might change it back to the Scarlet one, just because I don't like the negative suit.
There.
I just think
Negative
it's cool.
suit's okay. I like the the Future Foundation suit, which is the white one with the black. That one's a nice one.
But the eyes are just,
In what, on what, the Future Foundation?
yeah, they're just bulging out, and it's like, why?
Yeah, they're like bug eyes, and it's like, oh god.
Like,
Same
it's
with
so
the-
good, and then you get to the eyes, and it's like, why? Why'd you do that?
Yeah, same with the stealth suit. The stealth suit's so good, and then, nah.
What's the... as in the free one?
What's this?
The free stealth suit that you get?
The black and green one.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that one. Stealth spider.
Stealth-
Not stealth suit.
Yeah, stealth spot.
The stealth suit's the one from the fucking...
Also, I'm
Far
kind of
From Home.
disappointed at the noir suit. Not gonna lie. I expected it to be much more... I wanted the trench coat, is what I wanted. We got everything except the trench coat. And it annoyed me. Because, like, he sometimes... He takes the trench on missions, because it's a lot harder to be noticed on the street, wearing a trench coat and a hat.
Yeah.
Like, the Spider-Verse Spidey is probably, the Spider-Verse Noir is the most, comic accurate fucking noir there is. But that's like 30-year-old Spidey.
Now this station
Yeah,
That's
it's just
during
like
World War II.
23-year-old Spidey.
city on
Hmm.
other wildlife. It collects data
Do
on
love Nick
farms,
Cage played fucking Spider-Man Noir. That's just one of the small little details that was great about that.
Dad wanted.
Definitely wasn't small. That got blown up a lot.
Did you know they spent a good month or two just writing his lines because they had to write words that sounded old-timey without being sexist or racist? Or it being a slur for something?
Yeah, which is really hard to do.
Yeah, especially with like 1930s language.
I should have remembered to tell you not to bother with this one.
Where every second word was basically a slur.
My missing spider bot. Those things are too expensive to lose. Okay, I boosted the tracking signal on my other spider bot. Now it can track its brother. I lost the other bot.
A Riddler challenge is destroying Joker balloons. Okay then, Riddler, what crack are you smoking?
When Riddler wants to fucking secretly tell you he hates the Joker.
When Riddler is sick and tired of Joker's shit.
Batman, here, do this for me.
So how's this a riddle? Shut up.
It's following the pings from the other spider bot.
Shut up or I'll kill people. Do this or I'll kill people. I thought you were the Riddler supposed to do riddles and all that shit. Fuck you, Batman.
Fine then, gets Penguin, Penguin points a gun to you. Better?
Pretty much. Man, you gotta watch more Gotham.
Did we actually finish season 1?
No, season 1's 20 episodes. We got 7 in.
We got way more than 7.
No, it was about 7 or 8.
I think it was like 8 or 9.
Come on. And did it. And the cat's gone. Yeah, you would have sent the put it at. La Savannah, Mamma Missima. Yeah, he's purring.
New York drivers have no respect for the crosswalk.
I need to remember what this is. I can't look at the map. Fuck. Okay, so it's on the edge of the...
Quite a ways.
But let go, are you gonna move? There, I'm not holding you. No, you're gonna be lazy there? Cool. I'm gonna play video games then, Cat. You can be upside down.
Wow, that basketball went far.
I love cats.
Proximity alarm? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And if I startle the bird, it'll drop the spider bot and break it.
Cats are just adorable.
Anthony said, can you stop this N-word to stop ear raping me?
What word?
N-word.
Finally, it's nasty.
I'm not saying the N-word.
He said, can you tell this N-word to stop ear raping me?
Kleptomaniac. Now that I know where they both are, time to mount a rescue mission.
Better.
Yeah.
My
Could be.
gamer.
You really did me a solid that time.
Why'd you only pick up one of the spider bots?
I'm gonna get some work to do on these spider bots before I can send them back out into the world again.
Whee! Straight into lava. If there wasn't a rope there, Batman would be dead. Batman is
3
just
out of the
fucking-
53 Daily Bugle reads. Bruh. I still can't fast travel.
Hey Sol, what are you doing, dipshit?
I don't remember when I unlocked fast travel.
When you do the first subway mission.
Really?
Oi! Out of there! I love you, but no. You're not allowed to chew my VR system. I actually really do like Samurai Warriors.
Just reminds me of Berserk.
Well, yeah, it's got the Dynasty Warriors combat system.
Wait, I just noticed. Are you wearing Toby's suit? I don't know. Am I?
Toby Suit was like a unique DLC. Like free.
It's a free update.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of free suits.
I
There's-
love how many free suits they just gave.
It's all of the Far From Home suits. So the updated Stark suit and the Stealth suit. Toby suit, Bombastic Man, and Future Foundation.
Fuck, I forgot Bombastic Man was a thing.
Yeah, it's the Fantastic Four outfit with a paper bag on his head.
Yep.
It's great. I tried to wear it, yeah, and then I was like, I can't deal with the paper bag.
I'm pretty sure it was when he was on his Future Foundation suit was still being made, but his OG suit was trash. He needed a substitute.
This station was designed to monitor
So he got that.
They just didn't have a mask on hand, so he just put a
Yeah.
fucking garbage paper bag on his head.
Pretty much.
He's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise.
I'm at the hour mark and there's still 3 left to do.
Fuck.
Seems to be caused by faulty regulators.
How many were there originally?
Gotta break them off before the pressure.
I don't know, but there's 3 left.
And the building.
There's still one I can't, but there's one I can't do. So there's 4 left, but I can't do one. I need the electric web, which is when I meet Myles' dad.
Yeah, because he gives you the taser.
Yeah.
Luckily, the regulators are on the
But you don't know it's Miles' dad when you meet him.
Oh yeah, that's a dead woman.
Also, could be wrong, but the first death we see on screen is a black man.
In what,
Spider-Man, the first main character that dies is Miles' dad, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but like, NPCs wise, fucking plenty die before, Miles' dad.
Probably just in the Fisk Tower takeout. No, I'm pretty sure there was no injuries, casualties in that. Somehow.
Hmm.
That building basically blew up and no one died. Kingpin, Spider-Man, civilians, Fisk's men. No one walked away from that dead. Well, yeah.
Surprisingly, considering buildings collapsed on people.
Yeah, Fisk was literally okay with his men walking around with rocket launchers and collapsing floors. And we only stopped to save civilians once.
Yeah.
You stop him from deleting his servers, then you go in and fight some people, then you save some people, and then you find out the cops are really Fisk's men. Or at least the bomb team was.
So, no. I love you, buddy, but you're not allowed back there, and you know you're not allowed back behind the TV. Go to the bed. Go on.
Yeet. I might get kicked out of my house in this stream.
Oh,
my
yeah,
apartment,
you
sorry.
gotta go get the fucking...
You gotta go get your hard drive.
You deal with the nicest garbage man in existence.
He is so tired though, you could just hear he's so fucking done. And that's
Yeah,
why
he's
he
so
helps
fucking
you.
done, but like, he is like one of the nicest garbage dudes ever. Considering he shouldn't be acting like that.
I'm sure he could tell you, but considering it's after hours, he probably doesn't have to.
Hmm.
Okay, I can't do this one either. This one needs
Not to
ground
mention
strike.
your landlord should know you're Spider-Man, considering the amount of Spider-Man shit he just threw out.
He really just thinks you're a giant fanboy who doesn't give a fuck.
No, you're making spider gadgets in your room.
Yeah, he probably just doesn't give a fuck.
Also, I love all the Spider merch. If Spider-Man just branded himself correctly, he could be rich.
He mentions that.
Oi, cunt! Not eating the books!
When you get the spider plushie, he's just like, I could have made millions off this, but I'd have to reveal who I am to sign the contract.
No, there's certain ways you could have avoided that shit.
Hmm.
Like a lot of ways. Spider-Verse actually goes into it. He's like, I got my own plush, like plushie, my own fucking isopop. Like goes into all of that.
Well, the company who makes this plushie thing refuses to let him sign it unless he shows who he is.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit.
Technically, if Spider-Man took them to court and he could prove he was Spider-Man, basically just climb the walls a bit, he could actually win that lawsuit.
Drones are not functioning.
What do you mean?
Dangerous. And the self-
They're using his identity without his permission.
Oh, they stopped. It was a prototype. They made one plushie and sent it to him, but he refused to sign it. Because if he signed it, he had to show who he was.
Oh.
He would have made most of the money off it, but he would have had to show the company who he was.
Hello, Harley.
Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others.
This is so annoying. Why can't you web sling while invisible? How dare you?
I know, right?
Such an inconvenience for this one mission. Ow.
I don't get... Okay, so... this mission's real fucking weird. So eventually when you get up there, you find out Joker's dead, but apparently it's a fake Joker. Thing is, that was the real dead Joker in the chair. Like, Joker must have actually physically fucking died.
Your data lives on.
Because, when Batman does his scan, Joker has a skeletal structure.
Better you than me.
Clayface doesn't have a skeletal structure.
Where did Clayface come from? Where did Clayface come from?
Clayface is the one pretending to be Joker. Most people believe Clayface is the one that's pretending to be Joker, in reality is just Joker. Going through this door would be suicide. Well, tell me where to go then, game, because it's not showing me. Can I go through the window? Yep. And I got executed. GG.
Another one bites the dust. That's one drone.
Bro, yeah. Jump through the window, guards shoot me out of the fucking air. Rightio then.
That's some accurate fucking shooting they got. Hey, they were just waiting for someone to come through there.
No, they were. They're looking in the direction of the door. I'm just like, haha, window, right next to the door, dead.
I kept hitting fucking buttons in the wrong order. Let's press triangle, then
Can
press
you look
R1,
around before the
and
action,
I did
please?
fucking everything else first.
I mean, I could look around before the action, but why would I want to? It's not fun. You gotta rush in, get yourself killed. That's how you play Batman.
It's like quite the opposite of what he would do. Even if he did just rush in. Also, I think that's my first death in this game, and that's just because I pressed buttons in the wrong order. It's press triangle, then R1, and every time I press R1, then triangle.
Lol. What's this for?
One of Harry's fucking shit. So, my first death, it's on a side mission.
That game is fairly easy.
Yeah.
Like
And I'm on hard as well. Fuck.
Like I said, it's ridiculously easy.
Not looking forward to the double boss fights though later on.
Oh, they're actually quite fun.
Yeah, they're fun, but I feel like it's going to be a pain doing it on hard.
The Electro and fucking...
I think
The Electro
personally I
and-
found them easier. The two flying dudes, Electro and Shocker.
No, that's
Shocker
the fun
and
one.
Vulture.
Shocker and Vulture are the fun one.
Rhinos and Scorpions wasn't bad.
It was annoying.
Not really.
You just had to get Rhino to charge into you repeatedly.
While dodging Scorpion.
I like if you use a little like Harley bobblehead enough, she realizes Batman's the one pressing the button. I mean, fucking takes her a couple good dozen tries before she realizes the thug pressing the button is actually Batman, but yeah.
And to add on to what you were saying before, Oscar, with the whole look before action, no, you dive into the fight, then realize what you're in, and survive. All of which he failed. Yeah. I'm saying the best thing about like games like that is you jump in, not knowing what you're jumping into, look around, then deal with it, and win.
Yeah. I just jumped through the window and immediately got shot out of the fucking air. Alright then.
Let's sit the fuck down.
Pretty much.
Batman exists to them, so you've chosen death. Fuck, there's a secret camera thing here. What the fuck's the oh, okay, there it is.
I mean, it's the green hair! For me, Batman. It's what I enjoy. The green hair.
Three out of 50 secret photos. Yeah, that's not gonna make me want to
Oh,
fucking kill
fuck
myself.
off, cunts! I worked so hard to stealth that. You have no right to just randomly shoot me. Fuck off, Halls! Worthless hoe.
I mean, she makes it for all 3 games. It's more than the Joker can say.
I mean, Joker's in all 3 games too, but...
He's not
Actually,
alive for all of them.
No, but he's in them. They couldn't do a fucking Batman game without Joker, and they just proved it. Literally every Arkham game has fucking Joker in it. It's ridiculous.
Knowing Spider-Man's weak moral character, thrill-seeking personality,
Meow.
I'd guess the same principle is at work.
Weak moral? You fucking what, mate?
That's also damaging the brain.
Jada just called me weak moraled.
He's swinging through the city, hopped up on smog.
Yeah, if I was hopped up on smog, I'd be having issues to fucking breathe.
Also, I love how it goes from being a clear day to fucking city full of smog in like 5 seconds.
Yeah. And then it goes back to being clear because you fix it.
Yeah. It's like it goes from being New York to Hong Kong back to New York. Double addicted.
All thanks to Spider-Man. Well, Harry and his mum with Spider-Man's help. They came up to it, they came up with it and we just improved it and actually took it into principle.
I can't wait for the whole bit in fucking Spiderman.
No, I'm pretty sure this is Black Cat. Pretty sure Yuri calls you guys.
Yeah.
We've still got all Black Cat shit, but... Oh no, this is still Shocker shit.
Oh no, yeah, because she robs all her gear back while you're busy out collecting all the
No, I don't think she steals it. Oh, she does during then, but when you first get caught by Yuri, she's like, a black cat level robbery has been done, but she doesn't have her stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fighting Shocker now in the bank.
What?
He punches him in the face, but he's wearing metal, so he just shakes his hand and he's like, ow. And Herman doesn't flinch.
Oh yeah, it's Shocker, that's a great fight, that's a beautiful fight.
Yeah, because he's in the full metal suit, when Spider-Man punched him in the face, and nothing happened, and he's like, oh, okay then.
Yeah, he's like, that wasn't such a great idea. Shouldn't punch metal.
Oh, fuck off.
What makes you think Joker is curable? Fucking thugs, man.
Oh, I should have let that conversation play. That's funny as fuck.
What?
Herman's just like, you talk too much, and he's like, how does one exactly judge who talks too much? How would you measure such a thing? It's syllables per word. And what's the talking to no talking ratio? And then I just sort of punched him in the face, and I was like, oh, I should have let that play out.
Mm-hmm. No killing! No killing. All of Batman's thoughts.
I was like, you really want to help me? Just let me have the money. Spider-Man, haha, no.
Haha, no. Technically that isn't even people's money, it's the bank's money. People are insured in case of robbery. You actually lose nothing when a bank gets robbed.
Yeah, because they try to keep as little money as they can on them. They try to keep it all digital.
Yeah, but in a bank robbery, still, if money is taken, it does not get taken from you because you have insurance.
Okay.
So if a bank is robbed that you're affiliated with and your bank account is there and it gets robbed, you'll be refunded what you lost.
That's fair.
By that branch. And
especially if you lived in something like the Marvel or DC universe. There's some random fucking super criminal could just rob a bank.
That's why criminals say we're here for the bank's money, not your money. Because they're literally telling the truth. You're there for the bank's money, not your money.
I think this is my second boss fight. Huh.
Proceeds never to come back. She's like, if you hear anybody hide, I'll be back. Proceeds never to come back.
I can't throw anything at him. Oh right, he's gonna break the thing above him, I think now. And I'm gonna yeet him with it? Oh no, he dropped more shit. so I don't
Blood
need him
boost
yet.
attack. Did not notice that Riddler trophy. Is it a Catwoman one? It's a Catwoman one. Can you come? Oh, yes, you were on that shelf. Can you not take all my Spider-Man drawings and scatter them across my room, please? I actually
can't
give a shit
slide
about
on.
that.
Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I can't slide onto Herman.
Hmm. You gotta slam him in the head with some bricks.
Yeah. I'm not far off the big metal thing above him falling.
Oh, cool.
I'm at the part where instead of him like powering out, he does the shockwave things, and you just throw it while he's doing the constant shockwave in one direction.
Yeah. Basically break his fucking skull open.
Yeah, he's completely under it when you drop it on him.
Hmm. He should technically be fucking dead.
If he wasn't in a metal suit, which is like Ozspin and Oscorp level fucking made, he fucking would be.
Oh, it's all good. I'm just throwing this fucking 2-ton rubble at him. Yo, what? Yeah, it's all good. It's fine. Trust me. It's like you're throwing 2 tons of rubble at him. Yeah.
Hey, to be fair, he's got a force field around him when you do it. So you're only punching him normally. I can't throw anything at him.
Nope, gotta try something else.
Can I pull this down yet? Nope.
I want to at least get to the Joker and Batman scene before I end the stream. Which is soon, actually, because I just got the electrical device. I gotta verse Mr. Heavy, and then I can see real Joker. Because most people think, oh, it's Clayface sitting in the chair that Harley's crying on when he's dead. No, that's actually Joker's corpse. Because there's when Batman scans, there's bones in his body.
I don't see anything to throw at him. Okay, there we go. So I say, I know I have to pull the thing down below him, but it didn't give me the prompt to do so.
Justice.
There we go.
Sorry, Herman.
Yeah, okay. So the first, when it went, at half, when the first half of it hits the ground, it gets rid of his shield, he jumps away, and then the second half of it lands on his torso.
Yeah.
So crushing his legs and below. But probably not heavy enough to kill him, I presume.
It's not even heavy enough to actually break bones. It just traps him.
Yeah.
It's because of the suit he's wearing. If he wasn't wearing that suit, he'd be fucking mush.
Also, it hits the ground, when it hits the ground, it hits the left side of it, hits the ground first, and then it goes from there down.
Mm-hmm.
So, if he was under the first half, it would definitely would have done a bit more as well.
We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
See you at the end of the game.
Who?
Yuri's just like fucking...
Pretty sure you don't verse Shocker again.
Yeah, you do. It's Shocker and Vulture.
No, it's Electro and Vulture.
No, Electro's not in this. It's Shocker. It's
Yes,
Herman
no,
in
it's
that.
Electro. No, Electro's in that.
Pretty sure it's Shocker.
No, it's Electro. Trust me, 100% Electro.
Probably don't want to.
You don't verse Shocker again.
Shouldn't have asked.
Fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what.
Because it's Electro, it's... the Sinister Six is... Doc Ock, Electro, Vulture, Rhino, Scorpion, and Dr. Negative. I'm right about this.
Lies.
Giggle it.
I am. Hence the reason I said lies.
I'm waiting.
The enemies... Oh no. Okay, it is Electro.
Yeah,
So all the enemies, all the main villains, including side villains, are Kingpin, Mr. Negative, Inner Demons, Norman Osborn, Silver Sable, Sable Agents, Tombstone, Taskmaster, Shocker, Screwball, and then the Sinister Six, Rhino, Electro, Scorpion, Vulture, Doc Ock, and Black Cat. Why is Black Cat named in this? You don't find her until the DLC.
That's great news.
That's why.
Yeah, but... I honestly just thought it was Shocker again. I didn't even realize it was Electro. Because he fights the exact same, just in the sky.
Except he actually flies.
Yeah, that's the only difference, is that you're flying around. Surprise Shocker, it's not Shocker. Surprised it's not Shocker, because they break everyone out of Raft. Except, I guess, Kingpin and Electro.
I don't think Electro's Shocker's in Raft. I think he gets sent to Strikers. His suit just gets taken to Raft.
Yeah,
because they keep all the high value.
He was in Raft, and then he got taken out. So while he went to Rikers, then he went on parole, we took him down, and now he's at Strikers.
Yeah.
So he's at the lesser prison.
Yep.
After going to the Raft, he got put on parole, and now he's at Strikers.
Well, all he really did was just break a couple prison. He tried to rob a couple places. Yeah. All he'd be charged with is breaking and entering, and robbery, and breaking parole.
We just blew up a bank together.
Yeah, watch JJ blames Spiderman.
Wheels within wheels. The fuck's that gotta do with any of this?
Hey, Yuri, any idea what this
Woo! Bye bye, big boy.
Oh, this is the electric web mission.
But no, to everyone watching this stream, this is actually Joker dead in the chair because Batman scans his body and he's got bones.
Tombstone was a fun storyline. It was just basically concrete Kingpin.
Attention units. Officers are engaged with the demons. Shots fired.
Ooh! The demons can now just be random activities that I find. Sweet.
Yeah, see all those bones? He's the real fucking Joker and it says deceased. And then Clayface comes out of nowhere and fucking hits you.
Got it, boss. Tripling security. Demons won't touch it.
So how does he fake being dead? Or is he actually dead and then they just like shock him back?
They shock him back to life, they must.
So I say, because if he's actually deceased, there's no fucking way Batman's technology is being faulty at that point.
Yeah, no.
Which means that cunt actually died and then just came back.
That cunt actually died, came back, and Clayface is pretending to be the healthy one. Fake death pill, yeah, but he's also on death's door as well, because he's basically got this game's version of cancer. Oh sweet, I get to do the Catwoman thing.
I'm just debating about whether or not I want to stealth this or just go in and beat the fuck out of everyone. Stealth will beat the fuck out of everyone. What do you think I should do, Dot? Be stealthy or just run in and smack the fuck out of everyone?
Yeah, smack the fuck out of everyone. You're wearing a red and blue suit, you're not exactly stealthy.
It is nighttime, and I'm just gonna stand in the center until someone sees me. There's like 7 snipers. So I'm gonna be fighting the fuck out of like a bunch of people while with 7 snipers around. What could go wrong? Oh fuck. I have like 4 red lines, 5 red lines on me now. This should go well.
That's right, you gotta hit special buttons when playing as Catwoman.
Ow!
Properly.
Ow, ow, ow.
God, how terrible Catwoman's fucking shit is. I mean, she's fun to play in combat, but my god, her traversal sucks.
Ow. Spamming circle is not helping. Ah, fuck off, I healed first. I guess this sniper's hurt. I'm gonna take out all the snipers this time and then just run in. That was scary though, I have like 5 red lines on me.
Snipers everywhere.
There.
Need to deal with them first.
That's one dealt with. Bye. See ya. That's John saying bye.
I like seeing I like looking into Catwoman's apartment and seeing what type of house she has. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
Before she, you know, fucking... I don't know how she survives the explosion. I really don't.
Who knows?
The explosion I think Two-Face puts in a fucking house. Because you left Two-Face alive, and Two-Face's goons are right outside.
Not exactly like Batman to kill people. Not
Yeah.
intentionally, anyway. Not except for the Joker.
And fucking Catwoman knows better than to kill someone in front of Batman. It's good to be home. Proceeds to blow up and kill all cats inside.
Oof.
Oh no, it's the next time you go home, sorry. Like almost at the end of the game.
Might do some near Automata tonight. Just because I didn't beat the tutorial yesterday.
The tutorial is when you go suicide.
Yeah.
That's when it ends, is when they blow themselves up after the big fucking robots.
Yeah, I didn't defeat the chainsaw arm thing. I couldn't avoid one of its attacks and didn't figure out how to. And the first time I fought it was on very hard, so you're a one-hit kill. Literally, that's the
Why
description.
are you versing it on very hard?
And then I tried versing it on hard and it still one-taps you. Well, the move that I died on very hard still one-taps you on hard, so...
Play normal.
No.
Unless there's a difficulty trophy. You have no reason to play harder difficulties if there's no trophy associated with it.
A trophy for beating Kingdom Hearts on critical and I did all of them. Actually, there might be.
Yeah, there might be.
I still just played most things on hardest difficulty just because.
Call me Jeff. You are? Just messing with you. The son's a big fan.
So, that warrant cover breaking down doors?
Not without a lot of extra paperwork.
Okay. Find another way.
I love Miles' dad.
Okay.
He just turns up and he's just like, here you go, here's a warrant, basically.
Yeah.
He's just like, he pulls up and he's just like, let's do some breaking in, and then pulls out the warrant, but legally. And Spiderman's like, hell yeah.
Well, Spider-Man doesn't exactly need a warrant.
No, but having the cops on his side
Do you
is
know
always a plus.
why so many people get fucking freed from prison in these games?
Because the criminals, the people taking them in don't have warrants and shit.
It's because yeah, they were taken down by vigilantes.
Yeah.
They were arrested on the grounds of a vigilante that can't prove their testament. And yeah, if you have a really good lawyer, you fucking vigilantes basically you can't go to prison because of vigilantes.
Smart, but I don't have
Because it's an obstruction of justice.
Ah!
Genius! Capacitors in this are just what I need for an upgrade I've been thinking of.
Spider-Man's a thief. I am literally stealing from the cops right now.
What are you stealing?
I just took the components out of a fucking shotgun to make a shockweb.
Oh yeah, whoop-de fucking do. It's not like that cop needs it, because they're dead. I'm pretty sure.
No, he dies mid-game.
Oh no, Black Man, yeah. He dies like a third into the game. It's at the end of Act 1 he dies.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't say games. They make Poison Ivy hotter and hotter, and then they fucking... Night ruined a few of the fucking good-looking characters.
She also fucking dies, so I guess they didn't really care about what she looks like. They were just like, we'll make her decent because she's gonna be dead halfway through.
And then Catwoman's like, let's make her all beat up because Riddler captured her.
Gotcha. Those guys love their
So she doesn't look good whatsoever.
Hmm.
When you think
Unless
you
you play
can't
with the skins.
Yeah, unless you play with skins.
I got a hidden panel, like the one on the door. The conduits lead out the back. Look for another junction box.
What do you fucking do?
I'll walk down to the server and get a drink.
When?
Probably once I'm done streaming.
I'm done streaming once I finish this mission.
I'll probably do the same. I'm at the 140 mark, which means I need to rechange the name.
Same.
Got a big fat nothing.
Well, there's one somewhere that could be more.
Meow.
Notice anything about the room?
Hopefully, the cat then is next stream.
Not the
You're probably really fucking close to Black Cat. You don't see
I
her in
know
the main
it's
game.
while it's during the night time, and Shocker's fight happens afternoon, but
Yeah.
then turns night. So what I'm doing now, it's currently night time. So I think, if memory serves, I'll finish this mission, then I'll get called. Then Yuri will call me saying, a Black Cat level of robbery has happened, but we still have our stuff for now. Any idea?
And you gotta prove it was Black Cat, and then you show up and take a photo of fucking, a little figurine.
And then, I think 3/4 of the way in, she, gets her stuff back.
Yeah, 3/4 of the way, and she gets her stuff back, and then, the last one gives you her address, and then you get her address, and she's left behind all the shit she's robbed, including a suit for you.
Yeah.
No, she made that.
Bad.
She made that for you.
Yeah, she made that for you, but I said a suit for you.
Yeah, but you said it straight after all the stuff she's robbed in a suit for you. In the Gap.
She leaves behind all the shit she robbed in a suit for you.
Yes, there should have been a gap, like a pause between and a suit for you. Otherwise, the suit for you sounds like it's part of all the rob stuff.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I can see anyway.
Great. Be right there.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's Riddler trophy. What the fuck did I climb under there for? Turn around, grab that Riddler trophy. Now go back up through the floor. I reckon 1 or 2 more streams and I'll be done with Dark Souls. I'm only killing Artorias in the DLC. I'm not doing the whole DLC. I just want the blue knight armor.
Fair.
And his greatsword, and then I'll do the final boss.
Second floor, rusted machine parts, big honkin' rats. Careful, the bridge is out.
I got this one.
Bruh, Myles' dad might be the best cop we see in this. Oh wait, we only see 2 that actually help us, don't we?
Catwoman should know better than to insult Ivy about flowers.
Yep, on it.
Who?
Catwoman should know better than to insult Ivy about a bunch of flowers.
Yeah, but I guess it's them 3. Like, her, Harley, and Catwoman all get along.
Yeah,
Aren't they like the ladies of Arkham or some shit?
the Gotham City Sirens.
Yeah, that's it. They also, I think, go by the ladies of Arkham or something like that as well, to what I've
Yeah.
read. Or the mistresses of Arkham or something like that.
Ladies of Arkham, Gotham City Sirens. Because there's a whole bit when they're just doing a whole girl power thing by themselves. Believe it or not,
Well,
Batman has difficulty taking all 3 of them on at once.
that doesn't surprise me. Harley's a fucking psychopath. Poison Ivy can do some pretty impressive shit with her flowers, in terms of intoxicating abilities, hallucinating abilities,
And
and just
vines.
straight up slapping you with a fucking plant. And just beating you to death with a plant. And
then-
Catwoman's, stealthy and skillful.
I'd love that. That's one of her counters if she kisses a guy and beats the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect that in the middle of a fight from
Ooh.
a super hot chick.
You know how in Injustice you can hit R2? To like boost one of your moves? Well, one of Catwoman's is she grabs someone and she brings them close and then she beats them. If you R2 it, she'll kiss them.
That's awesome.
I don't remember if it's her or Poison Ivy, but one of the 3 girls has it where if you R2 it, she will
Might
kiss
be
them.
Poison Ivy, because Poison Ivy's kisses are poisonous.
Oh yeah, it is her, because she'll bring them close, but if you don't R2 it, she'll just like poison, like, it just comes out of her hand. But
Yeah.
if you if you R2 it, she'll kiss them. And then she like slaps them away with a
They
vine.
did Ivy okay in Gotham. They didn't do it, like, great.
Good to know that she's there at least, I guess.
Ah, everyone's there.
Well,
Everyone
really,
you-
everyone?
Almost everyone names someone and I'll tell you whether or not they're there.
If it's pretty much everyone from the Arkham series, then that's mostly to what I know.
Go on, name people. I'll tell you.
So, we know Riddler is. Penguin.
Yep.
You've said Bane turns up, doesn't he?
Yep.
Nice. Mad Hatter appears. I don't really know much about him, but you said he's there. What else?
Clear.
Wow, I'm starting to think. Frost? Not Frost. Dr. Freeze. Is he there?
Yep, he's there.
Captain Cold?
That's not, Batman.
There's 2 of them, isn't there? Mr. Freeze and then the other one?
Yeah, there's Dr. Freeze. Captain Cold is Flash.
Oh, okay.
Think Batman villains.
I thought they were both.
One, two,
Who else?
three.
Deathstroke?
No. Holy shit. They didn't do Deathstroke.
If he had to, if he would have appeared, it probably would have been military him. So it
Yeah.
probably would have been pre-bad guy him.
Fuck, they never did Deathstroke.
Probably because Arrow did it. Maybe. Even though they're different universes, but just maybe because Arrow did do it.
I suppose he's more of a fucking DC villain than a Batman villain. He just shows up in Batman a bit. Because Batman is usually smart enough to figure out Deathstroke's killing people.
Yeah. And there's even a Teen Titan arc when he goes after Robin, and Robin ends up like not necessarily betraying the Teen Titans, but sort of just fucks them off so he can deal with it himself.
Yeah. Okay, so what else is left?
I was gonna say
Batman
Deadshot, but I don't know if that's necessarily Batman. I think that's more.
That's more.
Yeah, just like a general one. Who else is his specifically?
Okay, so they've done the
Man-Bat
whole...
wouldn't be there, I don't think.
No, Man-Bat wouldn't be there. That's usually a thing during Batman's time.
Smash and grab. They were moving.
Oh no, Man-Bat was there. Never mind. Yeah, Man-Bat.
Scientist him, I take it then?
Both versions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh. Firefly?
Yep.
That might not be his name. Okay.
It's a female in this one, but yep.
Some of these.
I'm just trying to think of the people that I know that are in the Arkham games, because I assume they're most likely to be more Batman-related ones.
Yes.
Raj Al Ghul. I don't know if he necessarily counts as a villain though.
Yes, he's in it.
That's cool.
Oh, he's absolutely a fucking villain.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like one of Batman's mains. He's an A-lister.
yeah. But he also trained Batman, so you know, that's always fun.
You could literally type in Batman A-list villains and they'll probably all be in the show.
Probably. Okay, so the demons just got an upgrade. That's fun.
Fucking hate this shit. I hate Poison Ivy shit so much. Really should have upgraded Catwoman before I played her again. At least with armor protection.
I don't like the buff that these guys just got. It's just basically their versions of shock batons, but they're so much more annoying.
Yeah. Heavy boys fucking suck.
Just because the demons are the next to your enemy. And then you get Sable, and then you get upgraded Sables, where they all have pretty much brute armor.
Yeah, and you got the jetpack cunts.
Yeah,
Don't
and
forget
then you get the
jetpack
jetpack cunts with the brute armor, basically.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, why? Why do you exist?
Why do you punish me this way?
Look, I get that we're currently not a very liked person, but fuck you and fuck what you stand for.
Yep.
I have shockwebs. They make me so happy.
It's still annoying when Sable ends up leaving the story, her fucking guards stay around.
Yeah, because half of them are just like, nah, fuck you, Sable.
Mm.
You told us to take down Spiderman, that's what we're gonna do.
Pretty much.
Get the fuck down! One of the
Well, you
demons
can
just
use
tried to get
fucking-
up, and Miles' dad just smacked him in the head with his
I
gun.
just realized you can counter with the whip if you're holding L2 and press triangle when someone attacks. You can counter with your whip.
That's cool. Now watch
Yeah.
me in the whip.
Watch me nay-nay. No, watch me whip. Whip. No, watch me nay-nay.
Remember when your aunt loved that song? I found it funny. So remember when your aunt loved that song? I found it funny. Because she expected me and Carl to like it, and neither of us did.
Fair.
Yeah. But I don't really like a lot of pop songs.
I don't like pop.
I like some. But,
Okay, Michael
Yeah.
Jackson's probably the only pop I actually like.
yeah, that's fair.
And Prince.
I can't think of a lot of
80s
off the top of my
pop.
head, but
I like 80s pop.
yeah.
80s and 90s pop. Anything 2000s onwards, just music in general. Usually I don't like.
Yeah.
Unless it's like fucking good metal or good rock. And that's fucking rare in
The only
2020.
ones who would count as pop it would be like things like
Okay.
Avril and the only rock that would count as pop would be like Avril and Green Day and things like them.
Okay, so
Maybe they can
the only way I find good music now is from YouTube.
Well, yeah, that's sort of its point though.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't even like. Whenever there's like a popular song, I don't even like it on the radio or anything. But like, I'll find random songs by random people on YouTube, and they're so much better. Yeah, I just got the achievement Arkham City Sirens. That's it. We were both right.
I don't know.
Oh no, Gotham Sirens. Arkham
Yeah.
City Sirens just because the game's Arkham City.
Great, now the three decides to run on time.
I've seen enough tentacle hentai to know where
love
this
that.
is going. What?
I'm pulling the truck up away from the train, and Spider-Man's like, "Oh great, now the three decides to be on time." I forgot that Miles' fucking dad just crashes into the truck to stop it.
Yeah.
We're holding up a fucking truck, and he just crashes into the other one to stop it. I mean,
Yeah.
sure, it's a demon guy driving it, but what the fuck?
He does it to save a lot of people. Doesn't he get fucking...
Oh yeah, he
that's
gets
how
the Medal of
his
Hero or whatever.
Yeah. The Medal of Heroism.
Medal of Honor Hero or something like that. Hero of Honor, Honor of Hero, I don't remember.
Medal of Honor.
He fucking gets blown up when what happens.
Also, I would have tested Batman's blood before I put my own in him. Even if I was... Especially if I was deadly sick with a virus.
More than you. After that auction house thing, the Bugle put me on the city beat, which means I get to focus full time on real stories like this. And the
I love that in cutscenes when Spider-Man's like crawling towards MJ, for example, on the side of the emergency train, emergency truck, you can like hear the thudding. It sounds like he's like fully like slapping it, even though he's on his fingertips, basically.
Fair enough. I do love how, like, fucking Joker's like, oh, we're both infected. Batman's like, oh, so we both die. I'm okay with that. He was fucking really ready to just die without finding a cure.
Up in.
I love how the ambulance just allow MJ to come in because she's a reporter, and she's been like welcomed in by the victim.
Yep.
Man, I'm beat. Time to head home and get some sleep.
I believe that's the perfect time to end the stream. Thank you all for watching.
I got
hope you all
fast travel.
enjoyed. And I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and end the stream here with Batman lying on his ass.
Ah, yes.
Fucking useless Batman.
Once the fast travel's over, I'm gonna end it as well. Just want to be somewhat close to my next whatever I've got to do next time I play. Or maybe once the cutscene ends.
What outfit are you wearing?
Me.
Yeah.
Toby's. Yeah,
Are you
I'm about to
sure
get
it's
evicted.
Toby's?
Yeah.
That's not Toby's.
It is.
Oh, wait, it is. I just realized the design on the headpiece.
Yes. The webbing that actually sticks out. Like it's not in. Like you'd actually feel bumps.
It's honestly one of the dopest looking Spider-Man outfits.
It's always the first one I think of. That and then
Yeah.
the generic one.
Because it is literally like the one from the comics, just more detailed.
Yeah. Which I generally wouldn't be surprised if he moved on to something like that. Like if he started with this one, and then when he got a little bit more familiar with making suits, went to, nope, to that. I do really like, and not that I wear it much, I do like the suit for this game. I think they did a very good job with it. I didn't like the white at first, but after playing the game I was like, yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, it does look cool.
Yeah. But it did take me having to actually play the game to grow into the suit, because like everyone loved it. Okay, I'm getting the stream here before